It is day 28 of 365. It has been 28 days. And today I have been reflecting on the journey of these videos and from how I began to where I am now. And if there is a one-liner to sum up the journey, it would be done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect because, as I've mentioned before, my whole thing about taking so long to do these videos, because I've wanted to do it for at least 10 years now, is that I was so concerned about how I'm gonna look and how I'll be received, and how to make sure that I was perfect and ready and I sound intelligent and I look amazing, and all of this nonsense that was never gonna get me to make a move. And I know that there is no such thing as perfection. It's purely self-sabotage. And so in doing these videos, I mean, all of my stuff came up. Like, there was a time when I was so passionate about what I was speaking, spit started to fly out of my mouth. And there was a couple of times where I had outfits on that in the mirror, it looked good, but in the video, I looked like I had a massive amount of cleavage. And times when, like, I looked fat, my hair looked terrible. I mean, there were so many things. And there were also times when I'm like, okay, I could have said that better, or I should have never said that, or that sounds stupid, or so many of those things that came up within the past 28 days. And that was kind of like the stuff that held me back. And so the reason why those things didn't keep me down for long, by the way, and there is a reason for that. And the reason is because I committed to doing it for 365 days. So I didn't have time to overthink it and say, you know what, let me just wait until I get better. I had to get a video done every single day. And that is what has allowed me to really, it's 28 days and a lot of that stuff has left me already. There is still some of it. I mean, look, I want to look good for you and I want to sound good for you and for myself. And all of those judgments that I've had, or caring about what other people think, is really, I care too much about what I think. And it was all about my judgments on myself. And that's starting to dissipate, I could tell you. So it's really, really good. And this journey has also helped me to, as I mentioned, like, I used to practice in the back of yoga in my yoga class for over a year. And suddenly I just went to the front row where nobody goes. And I probably would have gone to the middle and then the front, but I just walked from the back to the front. And now in salsa class, I'm in the front. In CrossFit, I'm in the front. And it has allowed me to just collapse my timeline of, and collapse my timeline of where I've gotten better so much faster than I probably would have if I've inched my way up. And all of that comes from knowing that I'm being watched, and also for the, me caring so much about what people think is starting to really disappear out of my life. That was the issue with being in the front of class, because everybody from behind is looking at me as an example of what to do, because that's what I do when I'm looking at somebody in the front. So done is better than perfect has really been the theme of these videos. And I know I've got a lot to work on and a lot further to go, and I've got a lot of time. I've got 365 days of this. And so it's like, in order for me to progress, I have to at least begin. So done is better than perfect. If I haven't not started, I cannot tweak, I cannot get better. And so for me to get to Tina 10.0, I need to get to Tina 5.0 or 1.0 and 2.0. How can I revise and get better and better if I have not begun? And there is no such thing as perfection. So that's what it's been about. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. And that's what I want to remind you of also. Done is better than perfect. So what are you waiting for? Join me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.